Wow.
Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Maya Marie, the DIY Diva, and today we are revamping this sew-in closure behind the hairline. It's looking rough. It's looking really rough, but we can do something about it. It only takes 10 minutes, and it's super easy, and it looks like how it looked when the hairstyle came out in the first place. Like, okay, anyways, so flexi rods, find the biggest ones you can find at your local beauty supply. And we got our Sebastian hairspray. It is the best, hands down. And then, of course, our heat protectant. So we're starting off with the leave out because we're going to curl it next. And you want to try to curl that little piece of leave out. Whether it's the middle part, side part, you want to curl it within the rod. So that's why we're doing the leave out first. So I'm doing a few pass throughs and I'm including the baby hairs in this process because when the baby hairs are straight too, with this type of hair, it just makes the style look a bit more natural and looks more neat. So after the baby hairs and the leave out is straightened, I'm going to go ahead and straighten out my part. I just make sure that it's looking like a deep side part so that my hair can fall in front of my face nicely. We are going to work on the closure and the part there later on after we curl our hair. So I use flexi rods to curl my hair, and as you can see, I'm starting with the part that's shorter. And so I use flexi rods for multiple reasons. I use it because I don't want to put too much heat on this hair. This is raw hair, raw bundles. And also because I like the look that these big, thick flexi rods give. They give a very loose, juicy body curl, body wave. And I do sleep in them, which can be uncomfortable, but honestly it's not bad because of the material, foam-like material of the flexi rods. But the choice is yours, so you can either skip this part and move on to laying that closure lace down, or you can decide to do the flexi rods. I do have a tutorial in detail on how I place my flexi rods because there is a technique to get those curls that you want. But briefly, I talk about the fact that the hair needs to go in a certain direction. I talk about the hairspray that I use, all that, how long to keep them all that in my tutorial. So check that out.
about you and the days we used to share.
take you, baby. What am I gonna do? I've been needing you.
Okay, once you decided your method of curling, added your flexi rods, or decided to put heat on it, next we're gonna go ahead and lay that lace. So this glue that I used, I should have showed in more detail what glue I use. But this is the olive oil grip gel ultra hold, and it's for lace front, wig, weave applications, all of that. And I decided to use this glue specifically because it states that it is safe to use on your hair. So this won't damage your hair, and it'll be a great replacement for wig glue. As you saw, I placed a small amount of the gel onto my hair. Small amount because after a while of doing this maintenance process over and over, the glue can build up. So I try not to put too much, and I don't worry about the baby hair quite yet until after. So I woke up next day, yada yada, and you see that my flexi rods aren't in, but they're pin curled. That's because when I go to the gym, I take the flexi rods out and just pin curl them so that it doesn't look crazy at the gym. I slept with my lace band, a scarf, and a bonnet on, and yeah, I did sleep with the flexi rod. So I went to the gym the next morning, by the way, because the flexi rods needed to stay in at least 5 hours so that they can give that juicy light. You know what I mean? So I carefully take my pin curls out, and I make sure that the curl is sitting right. And then I get the magic, which is this brush right here. So, wait, hold on. Let's show the brush now. Okay, this brush is what gives you those loose, juicy curls that you want. And I just passed through a few times, and look at that. Bon appetit. Chef's kiss. So, yeah, I'm not too rough. I'm not too aggressive, especially with the front piece, because I really want the front piece to remain like as big as possible in terms of the curl. And this right here is why I call this hairstyle low maintenance. The last step is laying my baby hairs, and that's it. From the curling process being easier, instead of knowing how to use a curling iron, I simply put in my flexi rods. From the fact that I don't really have to deal with the lace, but literally just glue it down, not really having to worry about the fact that it needs to look real. I did not show the part for some reason where I applied a little bit concealer on the closure part, and then I applied some black spray that you can get from the beauty supply on there so that the part can look realistic. That's the one step that I forgot to include, so I apologize for that. But other than that, this is it. And low maintenance, simple, beginner friendly, and it came out cute. It doesn't look DIY. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Does this hairstyle look DIY? Like, does it look like, ooh, yeah, she definitely did it herself? Or is it giving slay? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye!